start with the potentiometer. This is how the connection goes. Potentiometer, it has 3 legs. One goes to plus 5 volt and one goes to ground, and the outer leg, this goes to output. Fine. Here we are writing an analog values to the LED by making use of PWM pins. Here I have connected an potentiometer and an LED, and I am controlling an LED through potentiometer. Let's upload the program.
This is the code for reading a value from analog sensor and writing a value to a particular analog pin. So we are reading the value from sensor 0, sensor pin 0 and this is analog 0, and writing the value in 6th pin. 6th pin is the PWM pin that can produce an analog output. I am uploading the code. The code is getting uploaded.
Yeah, code is uploaded. Here, the brightness of an LED is controlled by varying in resistance through potentiometer. See, I am changing in potentiometer. Now you can see the varying the brightness of an LED. Let's move on to the next demo, buzzer. Yeah, this is a buzzer and this is how the connection goes. It has 2 LEDs. So, one leg goes to the ground pin. Here, in this case, it is same as the LED. The shorter is the negative pin and the longer one is the positive. And the shorter goes to the ground pin and the longer one goes to the analog output. We are making use of some PWM pins. And program, you can see in our website, it's completely documented. Now the program is already uploaded. Now you can see the demo. Yeah, this is how the demo goes. Here I am making use of a buzzer and an LED. Fine. Yeah. Let's move on to the next demo. This is a basic LDI, also called as photocell. This is how the connection goes. This is a photocell. It has 2 pins. One pin is grounded through resistor R, and one of the pin is provided with a plus 5 volt supply. And here, from the one end of the resistor, goes to analog IO. Fine. This is how the demo goes. Here I have connected, making use of breadboard. This is an LED, and this is an LDR. I have already uploaded in code. Let us see how photocell works. Fine. Now you can see the brightness of the LED. See, this is how the LDR works. If light intensity is more, the brightness of the LED will be more, depending on the resistance. If I leave, this is a temperature sensor. It has 3 legs. First goes to, from the flat end, the leftmost pin goes to the plus 5 volts, and this terminal goes to the ground, and middle one goes to the V0. Here I am connected making use of breadboard. This is the program which is measuring a room temperature, and you can see those values, the measured values with serial monitor. Let's start with DC motor. How to interface with common. See, in each digital I/O we have 40 milliamps current, but to run a DC motor it requires more than 40 milliamps current. So we make use of a current driver IC called L293. This is how the code works. If I press this switch button, the motor starts rotating. If I release, the motor will stop. Right? Let us see demo how it works. See. If I release, motor will stop. If I push, the motor starts rotating.
This is how we can interface a shift register with Arduino common. We can use a shift register for reducing the number of pins, or else we can use it for serial to parallel conversion. Here we are just shifting the data from one LED to another LED. This is one basic demo. This is the way to connect a common anode subsegment display. So common anode in the sense we are having a common anode. Just I am giving the anode to the 5 volt supply, and I have written the code in such a way that it will print from 0 to 9. Now it is 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and it start from 1 continuously.